that's the whole tragic point, my friends. What would I do if I could suddenly feel and to know once again that what I feel is real? I could cry, I could smile, I might lay back for a while. Tell me what would I do if I could feel?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to your Inner City Wake Up Call. I'm your host, David Elamine, coming to you out of the Port City of Wilmington, North Carolina. It's Friday, y'all, June the 10th. We're back in the saddle, back in the cave. Good morning, good morning. It's Ramadan, y'all. Hope y'all having a good Ramadan. You all that are fasting, got up early this morning, making your prayers, making your way to the mosque today. First day of Ramadan, first Jumu'ah of Ramadan. So, Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims out there. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody else out there. You know, it means we have a blessed Ramadan. Have a peaceful month, a month of peace, a month of fasting, a month of praying, a month of studying, a month of getting your soul back right. I love Ramadan, y'all. I love it. I go in a different mode, the peaceful mode. I love staying there. You know, the objective is to come out of Ramadan and be in that mode. Robert Jones today posted on the post. I did that for Sandra Mondro. She know why. Studied that history of Robert Jones. Dr. College E. Woodson student, really. Did a lot in America. Sometimes we don't know the little people. Yeah, Sandra, that's yours today. What's that? Guns down, water up? Yeah, that movement going around now. I'm checking y'all out. Guns down, water up. Yeah, kicking it. Also, got a post on the day, June. There's a program Cedric and them are doing, Support the Port. Just catch that on my page. You'll be seeing more about that as the weeks come, as it gets closer to it. I'm going to be pushing it. Fresh Chance Friday, y'all. They're getting, brothers doing a good job. Support the Port. They're making sure felons and people, we call them people that have been convicted. People that have been convicted. Like we don't use the word felons anymore. We use people that have been convicted of a crime, that they can get a job. Always people first. They can get a job and be able to get back out in society. So he's doing that at the Morning Glory Coffee Shop. You'll see more on my page. You'll see the post on my page this morning. I'm always supporting everybody of what they're doing. Now, this morning's show is about TYRELL Rivers. And the question now becomes why? I hate to have to do this show. I shouldn't really have to. But why? Why TYRELL Rivers? Why do we need to support this young man? Well, let me first state, many of us don't know the actual facts of the case, because I'm hearing things as to why we should support a young man that did something that wrong. Okay, let's rewind the clock. TYRELL Rivers is not on trial, nor is he the one suing anybody at this point. TYRELL Rivers was out one night and got stopped by the police in a wrong. He's admitted that he was in a wrong because he's pleaded guilty to the charges that was charged against him. His behavior, he wasn't charged for. If you all that may see the video that will be coming out soon will see a very agitated young man who got stopped by the police. Well, any of y'all, let's keep it real. Any of y'all know we keep it real. Any of y'all been out there in the wrong and got caught and then been agitated, especially if you got caught doing something wrong and you about to lose some money? Yeah, really get agitated. I've been there, done that. Yeah, you might call him some anything. So in that process, because of his agitation, the officer went above beyond the call of duty. Let's just keep that real too. The chokehold is a choke. The body slam is a body slam. The actions are not appropriate of an officer. Now, that is not us saying that. That is not TYRELL saying that. TYRELL was charged and went home. He went to court and he pleaded and he got his time and he was done. The SBI, the person that goes in the tapes, cars have tape cameras in them now, was reviewing the files in the police department. Clear now, well, listen to me carefully. The person in the police department who was reviewing the tapes saw the incident and said, this is not right. TYRELL is home, away, doing his community service hours as charged by the court. He didn't know this is going on. The person who reviewed the tapes said this conduct, the officer, a police officer, an SBI agent person working for the department who was reviewing the tapes, said this conduct is unbecoming of this department. They said that a police officer, a person working for the chief of police, said that this conduct is unbecoming an officer of this caliber. He shouldn't be doing this. They then, in turn, sent the tape to the DA's office. The DA's office reviewed the tape. The DA's office agreed with the recommendation of the police department that this conduct was not becoming of an officer. They, in turn, sent the tape to a grand jury who issued an indictment that said that this conduct is not becoming of an officer for New Hanover County. So now that man, that officer, is on trial to defend his conduct. TYRELL Rivers was home in his bed when they came and got him or talked to him or called him to the office and say, son, you were abused. We're sorry that you were abused, and we're going to try this officer for the abuse that he inflicted on you. This is why we have to support TYRELL Rivers, because this has never been done. You all that are not conscious of what I just said. Donnie, my brother, we talked yesterday. Yeah, my officer. I always keep his card right here in my wallet. Donnie, because I might need it one day. Donnie Williams, my brother. We're also supporting the actions of the police department. It was they who found the tape, who sent it to the DA's office, who said that this conduct is unbecoming an officer. You may ask, well, why isn't the officer fired? Because there's a process that we must go through. Now, here is why we say support TYRELL. Officers don't want to get fired. Officers don't want to see their brother fired. Officers know they may be out there doing something similar. So what if they review some more tapes? All officers are not perfect. Just like all humans are not perfect. So therefore, when the police department sets a precedent by charging an officer, if he's found guilty, it's going to send shockwaves. That's why we say support TYRELL. This is a young man that's never been through this before. You know how many news media crews want to talk to him around the country once this thing hits? That a police department didn't wait for someone with a video camera from the streets to film it. That's a drive-by didn't see the actions and film it. That this wasn't Sandra Bland sitting on the side of the road and it just happened someone filmed it. This wasn't Mike Brown, where he shot and laid in the street dead from the body slam. This wasn't Eric Garner, where we got it on video of the arrest. This is something that the police department was proactive in catching and is saying to other departments, you may do the same. So this is why it's going all over the country in a few days. This is why it might not go over the country in a few days. Without your support, this thing can easily be swept under the carpet because you're not reacting like, hey, this ain't no big deal. It's a big deal, y'all. Because there are those that really, we know, want to sweep it up under the carpet. Why? This sets a standard around the country. Oh, y'all can, oh, you didn't know? Yes, now we're waking. Yes, they can review their own tapes. Yes, they review their own tapes. Yes, well, what happened to the tape that yes, now you're getting it. Yeah, there's a fraternity called a fraternal order. Yeah, the fraternal order for police officers. They don't want this out. Go in the courtroom. That's why we want you there. Go look around the courtroom. All these people sitting in the courtroom taking notes. Who are they? Who are they? They not that many reporters in Wilmington? There are people from around the country sitting in the courtroom right now taking notes on this case. Because they don't want this case to go beyond Wilmington. They want the judge to rule quickly. Send the officer back to work quickly. And you have little to nothing to say. So that this thing goes under the carpet. Because this can change standards all across the country if we really know. Yeah, little TYRELL. They got beat up by an officer. They got told if you want to die in the back seat of this car tonight. They got choked. Yeah. Little TYRELL Rivers. Yeah. Can set the standard right now. That your son or daughter won't get choked on a Friday night. Won't get told, do you want to die in the back seat of the car on a Friday night? That the officers now may be, whoa, let me check myself before I wreck myself and lose my career. Do I feel for a man losing his career? Y'all took mine one time and tried to anyway, but I kept running. Man, y'all get down to the courthouse at 9 o'clock. Y'all know why. Because we said so. Get down to the courthouse. Keep running, y'all. Down there, check that brother out, man. Check the case out. Sit in the court. You might learn something today. Support TYRELL Rivers, man. I shouldn't even have had a shot in this video. Support TYRELL Rivers, man. Support her because we asked you to. Nothing else. Trust no covers. I got y'all so far. Hey, y'all keep that water flashing, man. I'm checking y'all out, man. And don't shoot the policeman up, though. I know one of y'all tipped it. Please, 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 I'm begging y'all. Do not turn that water hose and mess around and shoot one of them cops out there with the water hose. Please. None of y'all tipped it to. I saw it in your eyes yesterday. I was watching the video. One of y'all was about to shoot that cop with the water hose. Man, keep that water hose pointed in the right direction. Lord knows if y'all shoot a cop with a water hose. I know you wanted to drench him though, boy. I wanted to, woo, boy, that would have been video in the making. Let's down, water up. Boy, only y'all generation, the Joshua generation, only y'all would think of something. Woo, I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Bye. Peace out.